But I think if this defense can get a Kalijah Cansey, like we mentioned in the beginning, a Yaya Diaby to take that internal growth step or that leap in year two and become maybe star players this season, that makes your defense go from potential, playoff defense to, maybe divisional round. But if that happens, you could go to maybe Super Bowl caliber contender. Like that's what this team is looking for. I know that's a lot to say right there, but if that happens, this team could be right there in the thick of things. And obviously, health and all that plays a part. You have to be lucky. You have to stay healthy. But I think if you get those type of ascensions, and let's say McCollum becomes a very solid starter that can make plays on the football, catch the ball. Obviously our corners need to catch the ball. If you get any type of that type of growth, and I think that's what Jason Light is counting on for this year. There you have it, Bucs fans, and welcome to Real Bucs Talk. In today's video, we're going to talk about the Bucs defense getting that internal growth that we were talking about before the season. And you're seeing it before our eyes as Yaya Diaby, Sirvocea Dennis, Zyon McCollum. These guys are playing good football and really becoming young stars in their, second to third years in the league. And all of them are displaying really good performances on the field, showing consistency. Yaya Diaby, Zyon McCollum are looking like potential stars, and it's happening right before our eyes. So it's just really cool to see that this Buccaneers defense is getting the internal growth that we're talking about. And hopefully this continues where these guys just continue to get better. And we haven't even seen Kalijah Cansey yet. So what does this mean for the Buccaneers defense? I think it means this team has a shot of being a really good team going, the rest of the way of this season. Obviously starting 2-0. There's a lot of things to clean up, but if these certain players continue to play like they have been, I mean, it just means good things for the Buccaneers. Just looking at these, I mean, you look at the stats here, a great tweet by Jay Cano. Don't look now, but Yaya Diaby is top 3 in pressures, pass rush win rate among all edges, according to PFF. He's also on the top of the list in pressures. He's got 12 through 2 games, which is really good. Right there with some of the top pass rushers in the league. And then you look at Zyon McCollum. I mean, last week he was awesome against Detroit, 83.2 coverage grade, only 20 receiving yards allowed. He had an interception, 2 forced incompletions, and 4.2 passer rating allowed. So that's really good. And I want you to listen to this clip. This was by Yaya Diaby just talking about Zyon McCollum.
Oh yeah, Zion is him. Zion, he has impressed me throughout the whole camp. Even though I wasn't out there, I was watching a lot. I'm like, yo, Zion is the real deal. Like he's really improved from last year to this year, knowing that he has to take that role.
He's always been an incredible athlete. Just watching the first 2 games, I think he's done a great job improving his tackling. Just watching him improve and step up to his new role as starting corner has been awesome.
Yeah, there you have it. I mean, just Yaya talking about Zyon McCollum and how much he's improved. Cam Brate, echoing the same thing. So it's just really great to see that these players are continuing to get better, and as they should. Usually you draft players the year one, it's a learning curve, and then you see them start taking that leap in year 2 and year 3 and forward. And right now we're getting great ascension from Zyon McCollum and Yaya Diaby, and can't wait to see what Kalijah Cansey can show once he gets back out there in a few weeks. But just what we're getting from this defense, and now with Sirvocea stepping up into a larger role and showing that he can be a really good player as well, it's just really nice to see these things starting to come together. And you have to believe that this was part of Jason Light's plan for these guys to really step up, have faith in them as football players. And they're getting contributions right away. And this is probably why they felt confident in trading away Carlton Davis, probably why they felt confident as far as letting go of Shaq Barrett, because they were counting on these, internal growth to happen. And so far, we are seeing the benefits of it. And I would expect these guys to just continue to get better as they get more reps in game and get more experience and continue to hone their craft. And this is what I was believing, all off season and before the season opener against Washington. I said, if these guys can grow like they've been progressing so far, and you could see it late last year where these guys were really coming on as football players, and now they just continue to get better through the offseason. And as long as they can stay healthy, this defense has a really good chance of being a dominant defense, because what were the big concerns going into this season? It was pass rush and it was the secondary. And right now, I know the pass rush only has 2 sacks, but they're in the top of the league in pressures and they're finding ways to affect the quarterback. That's what matters. And I think you'll continue to see these numbers progress and the sacks will come, because once we get our interior defensive line healthy with Vita Vea and Kalijah Cansey coming back, I think it could be big benefits for the edge group, and that includes Joe Tryon-Shoyinka as well, and others. So I'm really excited to just see the growth of these two that we highlighted, and especially Zyon and Yaya, along with Sirvocea as he continues to make plays on the football. Really exciting stuff, and yeah, really looking forward to what this defense can do as we continue to go throughout the season. But right now, Bucs fans, we're seeing that internal growth that we were talking about, and it's a thing of beauty to see. And let's just hope it continues on this trajectory as we move forward through the season. But with that said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit the like button, comment down below your thoughts of the Bucs, young, I guess you could say, stars that they have in the making right now. I mean, how much more can they improve on their play so far? But right now, everything is looking into the Bucs' favor as far as the guys that I mentioned, and it's really exciting stuff to see if they can continue to elevate and be consistent throughout their play as the season goes forward. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like button. And with that said, until the next one.